But as you might expect, the sports world has slowed down to a crawl today. The Hawks and Thrashers are off. The Falcons practiced this morning for their regular season finale at Cleveland. The team will take tomorrow off. But we put the Falcons to work for us this holiday. It's poetry time. It's the night before Christmas. Santa will soon bring great cheer. You might have heard the story, but not the version we've got here. Falcon players and cheerleaders read us the tale of how the jolly old elf brings gifts without fail. So gather round, children. It's Christmas story time. Let's listen to the athletes and their holiday rhyme.
Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house
not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
The stockings were hung
by the chimney with care,
in hopes that St. Nicholas
soon would be there.
The children were nestled,
all snug in their beds,
while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap
had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter,
I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter.
away to the window.
I flew like a flash,
tore open the shutters and threw up the sash.
when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer,
with a little old driver,
so lively and quick.
I knew in a moment that it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles,
His coursers they came,
and he whistled and shouted
and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer, now Vixen.
On Comet, on Cupid,
On Donner and Blitzen,
To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall.
Now dash away, dash away all.
And then in a twinkling
I heard on the roof
the prancing and pawing
of each little hoof.
as I drew in my hand and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound,
he was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot.
and his clothes were all tarnished.
with ashes and soot
A bundle of toys,
he had flung on his back.
And he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkle.
His dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry,
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow.
And the beard of his chin
was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth.
And the smoke encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly.
that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump.
A right jolly old elf.
And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head.
Soon gave me to know
I had nothing to dread.
he spoke not a word,
but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk
and laying his finger
aside of his nose.
And giving a nod up the chimney, he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle.
and away they all flew.
Like the down of a thistle,
But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Thank you to the Falcons and the cheerleaders. That's always a blast. We've done that 3 years in a row now. It gets better every year.
Yeah,
They got into it.
Yeah, big time.
Thanks, Roger.
That's 11 Live News at 6. Thank you for joining us.
Nightly News is next. We'll see you at 11. Have a good evening, everybody.